2025. Oh my goodness. Maybe I need to go back to the beginning. It has been a tough start to the year. We all know that. So we're just look, if you made it to live today and you're working out, I'm proud of you. We made it. We're here. If you can't work out with me live, you know the deal. These all get saved into my live section. So yeah, you can follow along, listen for some pointers. We always do some stretching at the end if you want to stretch with me. But remember, every exercise we do is 30 seconds long, so it's never about form. Guys, I should just restart this video. It's never about speed, it's always about form, okay? So we're just focusing on form, feeling the bod. We're gonna be doing arms and abs today. Let's go ahead and get started with the warm-up. You guys know the drill. We're gonna do a little elbow to knee tuck to warm up the core in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm super sore from a heavy lift yesterday. So I might be moving a little slower, but we're just doing those elbow to knee tucks like this. Waking up the abs by actively squeezing them. Squeeze and twist, squeeze and twist. Tuck and tuck, just like this. A few more. And we're gonna get our hip hinges, also known as good mornings, in 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna hinge down. Oh my gosh, I'm so sore. Oh man, down and up. Hinge it down and back up. Just like this. Oh my goodness, I'm training for a half marathon, but I'm also still trying to keep my muscle because you lose so much muscle when you run a lot. So I'm lifting heavy and it's just a whirlwind. All right, squats, 3, 2, 1. Down and up. And I gotta keep up with my protein, which can be a little challenging. Down and up. 15 seconds. Keeping the chest up, weight in the heels of the feet. Booty's going back. Arm circles back. 30 seconds here. Opening up the chest. Abs stay nice and tight. Big circles, one more. And switch direction, like you're swimming. Keeping that bend in the elbows, super important. Really moving those shoulders, getting the blood flowing through the upper back. And last one, let's get this warm up again. Elbow to knee. Just like this. Drive the chest to the knee, chest to the knee, right? So we're not just bringing the knees up, we're also crunch, crunch, crunch. Squeeze those abs. 10 seconds. Just like this. All right, hip hinge, 3, 2, 1. Down and up. And up. Really press the glutes back. I'm leading with my chest, guys, right? You never want to round your back because then it's going to go into the back. And we're trying to lengthen out those hamstrings, so that back side of the body here. Down and up. We're almost done with the warm-up. 2 more moves. Get nice and deep into this position. It's kind of like a straight leg deadlift. Let's squat in 3, 2, 1. Knees in line with toes. Make sure those knees are not coming past your toes, so you really got to sit it back like there's a chair behind you. Chest stays up. 15 seconds. Down and up. And 10 seconds. Arm circles back. We're going to get that last part of the warm-up. 3, 2, and 1. Big arm circles back. Open up the chest. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Big circles, dig the elbows back and around. Just like this. And switch direction. Last 15 seconds. Keep that bend in the elbows. 10 seconds. Big circle. So let's get right into our arms and abs. I'm going to grab my 5s. I prefer high rep because I'm not trying to build size. So we're just going to start with the shoulder raise alternating. So I'm not trying to build size in my upper body, just trying to keep it strong, keep lean muscle. So we're gonna go higher rep, lighter weight. Abs are tight. We're gonna actually go a little bit with using a heavier weight when we do get to core. But for arms, mine can get pretty built pretty quick, so. Okay, next, I always like to add a knee tuck into this to make it a little more challenging. Down, so we're just gonna curl normal, narrow shoulder press for the triceps while finding our balance with our legs. So that's gonna mean squeezing your core. And you'll find that because you're focusing on something else, AKA this movement, it's gonna be really easy to balance. So you're not so focused. But notice I am keeping these palms facing each other so that we're getting those triceps on the press. Switch sides, 3, 2, and 1. Normal curl, narrow press. Try to stay nice and still, again, tucking the belly into the spine. And down. Curl, twist that grip, and down. And press. Last one. And awesome. All right, so we're gonna do some boxing. I'm gonna come down into a squat, because you know we always like to multitask. I'm gonna jab, cross, and then I'm gonna uppercut, uppercut. So distance punches in your squat, jab, cross, uppercut. Remember, punches come from those abs. So you can also kind of pivot the back foot as long as you're using your core. Uppercut, uppercut, last one, jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Okay, it's gonna be a little light for the row, but we wanna get a tricep kick back. I'm gonna drop pretty much 90 degrees like the position we were in for the warm-up for those good mornings. Chest is poked out. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. Kick back, down, and down. Last one, kick it back, and down. Let's get a fly. So now I'm not dropped 90 degrees, I'm between standing and 90. So I'm gonna open up, keep a little bend in the elbows to get that chest. Staying down, your chest is gonna wanna start to come up, so just make sure that you're staying down, but you're not fully 90 degrees. Back, 10 seconds. Open and close. Last one. Okay, let's make our way down. We're gonna do a chest press with a glute bridge, because you know I always like to do a few things at once. So it's gonna be more of a stretch for the glute bridge. Push the hips up and through as you chest press down. Palms face away. Down, push the hips, and back up. And I'm gonna make sure my lower back's smushed flat to the ground before I raise my legs. We're gonna go narrow press, so triceps again, and abs for a crunch. Slide the elbows, crunch it up. And crunch. See a lot happening here. Chest, triceps, core. Up. Up. And we're gonna stay here with the weights. I'm just gonna raise and lower, so throw in those lower abs. And up. Down. So I'm gonna leave my head flat on the ground. I'm just focusing on keeping my lower back smushed as flat as possible to the ground. The best way to help that is to keep the legs completely straight. Second you bend your legs, it kind of encourages the back to pop up. We don't want that. Okay, next, flatten the feet. Head is gonna come up. We are gonna alternate. These are pretty hard. Swiveling with these weights. So we're feeling shoulders, arms, but also core. 15 seconds, swiveling from heel to heel. Just make sure you're breathing. Swivel it out. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna grab a 10, So you know we gotta get some crunches in. Let's do some butterfly crunches, bottom of the feet together. Gonna keep this weight on my core. Reset to make sure my lower back is nice and flat. Gently supporting the head, but I'm not pulling on my head at all. Abs are doing all the work. I'm just supporting the heaviness of my head. Crunching it out. Then we're gonna go right into our butterfly sit-ups. So it's gonna come right up. The weight can sometimes help you come up a little bit. Let me just reset. Okay. Down nice and slow. Up and squeeze. Down. Just like this. Squeeze. Last one. Let's get some Russian twists. So I'm gonna alternate side to side. The best thing you can do is drop that chest back, keep the feet off the ground. If you have to bring the feet back to the ground, that's fine. But I do challenge you to fully twist like this and really get deep into the core. So don't just twist the weight, you're twisting your full body. Like this. Oh yeah. And let's get some obliques. 3, 2, 1. Dropping all the weight. I'm going to drop my knees to the side 90 degrees. So they're up 90, they drop to the side 90, but then I bring my chest and head back to normal where they would be for a normal crunch, and I'm just crunching in to my left side here like this. We're almost done. We're going to get both sides. Crunching in like this. You want to get those obliques, those side ab muscles. Switch in 3, 2, and 1. So we're not adding any weight to this. Just crunching into that side. Just make sure you're breathing. This is our last move, and then we're going to stretch. 10 seconds. Again, don't let your chin touch your chest. And 3, 2, 1. All right, right into our down dog, up dog. Let's get in that high plank. Send the hips back, pedal out the heels. Drop the hips down. And twist it out. Oof, oh my goodness. Okay, we have to get right back into it with round 2. Got your 5s in 3, 2, and 1. So we have our alternating shoulder raise, nice and slow and controlled. Up, up. So we're only coming up 90 degrees. Micro hold at the top. Hold, down. Hold. 10 seconds. Last one. And up. So we're going to do that little hold here. I'm going to go normal curl, narrow, shoulder press, down. Find your balance while you're doing this, so take your time. You'll find your balance by squeezing your abs. And press and down. Last one. And switching sides, find the balance on the left side. 3, 2, 1. Curl, press, down. Abs are tight. You just always like to add a little more, guys, because why not? You don't want to waste your time. You want to be burning calories while you're toning. Deep breaths. Knee is coming up all the way. Next is our squat, jab cross with our uppercuts. Weights are up high. Long punch, standing up, uppercut, uppercut. Remember, it's coming from those abs. Upper, upper. Down, jab, cross. Halfway. Punch, punch. All right, so good. Okay, so now we need to come down. Let me think. Oh my gosh, we're missing all of our good stuff, guys. Okay, row kick back, kick it back, and down. We can't miss this stuff. Row, triceps, and down. Kick it back, elbows in nice and tight. Super important. Last one. And down. Let's get a fly. So now I'm not bent 90 degrees. I come up just a little bit, and we do a big fly open and close. And close. Like this. 15 seconds. Big movement here. Open that chest and down. Last one. Now we bring it down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Glute bridge, chest press. Sending those hips up as we come down. Chest press. Down and up. And press. Last one. And let's get those leg raises. Head's gonna stay flat, lower back smushed to the ground. Legs are pin straight, guys, so squeeze your quads to get your legs to stay straight. You don't wanna be doing this. Here, down and up, especially because you've got your head in the ground, so it's a little bit easier. So the focus is just on keeping the lower back nice and flat. And up, last one, and up. Okay, next. What were we doing next, guys? Let's see, we got our butterfly crunches. Let's grab this guy. And crunching it out with my 10, like this. Breathe. Crunching it out here. We're gonna go right into those sit-ups in 3, 2, and 1. All the way up, squeeze, and all the way down. Take your time. And down. Deep breaths. And up. 10 seconds. And down. Last one. All right, let's grab those 5s again for those heel reaches. So feet are planted flat, head is off the ground, reaching side to side. So squishing that lower back nice and flat to the mat, side to side. 15 seconds, so you're feeling those shoulders, feeling those arms, but this is a core workout. Keep breathing. We've got Russian twists, 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing that weight. Twisting side to side here. Just like this. Full twist. Really bringing that weight. And full body, side to side. Dropping the chest back as much as you can. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna finish it up with oblique crunches. 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, knees up 90, drops to the side. Fix your chest and let's crunch it out. We're almost done. Knees stay together. So good, 10 seconds left. We're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. You might crack your back a little with this just because there's a lot of twisting. It's a super tiny movement, just meant to get right into those side core muscles. Again, chin's not touching the chest, not pulling on my head. Abs are doing all the work. We've got 10 seconds. We're gonna stretch in 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Okay, right into our down dog, up dog. I always start in my high plank. Don't move the feet. Just send them back. Pedal it out. Up dog. Cobra pose. You're gonna lay down, peel back up for a deeper stretch. Child's pose. Knees to the side, toes in. Crawl it forward. Deep breaths. We've been doing our hip flexor, what was that, our hip flexor challenge? So let's get right into that. Big step forward because we're gonna keep this knee 90 degrees. This knee should not come past the toes. Let's open up the left hip. I haven't done this since with you guys, so it's definitely feeling tight. When you're ready, you're gonna reach up and over. And back a bit. Try to really relax the hip, like really think about the hip and just letting go. Let's get the hamstrings now on the right side. Point the toe. Let's switch. So crawl that foot forward if you can. And just really try to actually like release the hips, like just let it go. Pull the chest back, arms up and back, and over. Let's get the hamstring, crawl this leg up. Oh my gosh, so sore. Ooh. Sit into it, move the hip around a little bit. And crawling it up slowly. Let's get our adductors, so inner leg. I'm gonna turn my right foot out, left foot is gonna stay forward. Drop it down. This is one of my favorites because you can really get deep into it. You can also bend this leg a little bit and then kind of get into the hip joint. Switching and twisting to the other direction. Pedal, switch out the wrist, pedal out the wrist. Swivel out, twist out the wrist. This is why I'm not a yoga instructor, because I don't have words in time for things, and I'm just like, this is what you do. And come down. Bend into this knee a little, get in that hip and the groin. And twisting up. And back up nice and slowly. Shake it out. I love to get my ragdoll, so I'm just gonna fully release the upper body, grab the elbows, swing side to side. Really let your head and neck go. Inhale, exhale a little lower. Coming up nice and slowly. All right, guys, we are back. So I will be here tomorrow. I can never tell you what time. Noon seemed to be better. It seems like there's less of you here now, so we'll go back to doing a little earlier. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.